Hey everybody, I am back with more Sly 2, Band of Thieves. And today I'm actually going to start doing Murray's mission first because I'm pretty sure, well not pretty sure, but his mission is the shortest out of the three. So I might as well get that one done first. The goal is to at least get the three missions that are currently available done today. And then the next video will just be the heist.
We'll need this hand car to chase down Iron Horse number 3. But for the time being, it's all fenced in.
No problem. I'll tear that fence apart.
The metal's too resilient for my bombs or your muscle. No, for this job, we're going to have to rely on a stronger force. The love of a mother or her child.
He is not
You
wrong.
got something to tell me?
When I have seen displays of mother's strength in real life, it's very impressive.
Bear cubs. If you put them together inside that fence, they'd surely start fighting. Bears at that age are particularly antisocial. Noise from the squabbles should bring their mother around to free the angry youths.
I get ya. That big mama bear will be able to smash the fence no problem to free her cubs.
That's correct.
Beware, cubs, for you are hunted by the Murray.
Okay, so this is not a very hard mission, everybody. It can be depending on the route you take and how you perform. So, first of all, I had to be reminded that you can destroy these. But it has to be with attacks that that actually hit them directly, like Sly's usual cane swipe he does with square wouldn't be able to hurt. Alright, so the challenge with this is that the cup will be making growling noises as I'm carrying him, which will attract any guards nearby. Thankfully, you don't have to run very far to get the bear to the cage.
Good work, Murray. I'll send you the coordinates to the next bear cub.
The difficult part about this is the exact location of where the second cub is. If you have patience, it will not be too difficult. If you do not, I wish you luck. Haha, sucker. Alright, there's one bear. The other one's passing by right now.
Sorry to say it, but the other cub is somewhere in this bear cave. Be careful, Murray.
Thankfully, because I have Atlas strength, running around with this bear cub is not nearly as bad since I can, you know, jump and run. Imagine if I didn't have that upgrade and I had to go into the bear cave.
That was beautiful, just like a nature documentary.
See?
Only more violent.
Not long at all. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I don't even think that was 2 full minutes. And it's so convenient because you end up right in front of the safe house to switch to another character. Alright, now I gotta be Bentley. Hang on a second, guys. Okay, so I figured out what happened. Apparently, I messed up the recordings a little bit, so I technically did the Bentley mission when I was test recording, and I guess the game saved without telling me. Thankfully, I had a save point already, so I already did the Murray mission, obviously, so you don't have to watch me do that again. But I am going to cover the Bentley and the Sly missions here. Is there a train? Yep. Convenient. Just what I needed. I do not want to have to deal with you. Alright. now we can start the train.
Heads up, Bentley. Here comes Iron Horse number
Well,
2.
technically, this is not the train mission. This is the RC chopper mission.
Job done. Provided I can catch up with that train.
Okay, so the train is going to end up going into this particular tunnel right here. So make sure the path is cleared. There it is. And then you can just jump on from up here. Just make sure you get into the caboose before you hit the shock gate.
This had better work. Sly won't stand a chance making it through this train unless I neutralize the aerial defenses. Good thing I outfitted the RC chopper with a new cannon. Let's see. The X button drops bombs and the square button shoots forward.
Now this is actually when I start to really like the RC chopper. Because now it's kind of like, it's like one of those old 2D shooters where there's a lot to avoid and you actually have two different attacks. You have to pay attention to things straight in front of you in the air, but also things that are coming at you from the ground. You can hold down the shoot button, but your max fire speed is this. It's much easier to just rapid fire the square button. Same thing with bombs. You can drop bombs very fast if you just keep mashing the X button. Ooh. Woo. Yeah. But at least Jean Bichon learned. I'm pretty sure that all these defenses that he has on Iron Horse number 2, assuming this is Iron Horse number 2, he didn't have available in the first one because he didn't felt the need for it. But now that he saw that a thief was able to steal one of the parts, he's like, oh, now I gotta increase security. And that's actually very... I shouldn't be praising something that a character should be doing by default, but I'm sure many of you know that so many games out there have like just terrible writing to the point where you don't have to be like a film fanatic or like an English major or writer or anything like that to know that it's bad writing. Like, you don't have to be an expert in something to realize that something is just bad, especially when a majority of people also believe in you or believe you when you say it's bad. All right, they're gonna circle back around. There we go. Oh, and by the way, I hope you guys play this, you get good at it, because this is not the only time you're going to be playing the RC chopper like this. But as long as you don't, like, try to do too much at once and you take your time, you'll be fine. There we go. I almost did it without a single hit.
Now it's all up to Sly to finish the job.
Okay. And that is mission number 2. Boom, 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 boom. See, I told you guys we're gonna rapid fire these missions. The longest one technically is gonna be Sly when he has to go rob the train. But even that one's not gonna take me too long because I've done this train mission so many times. Like, I think I explained this before, but episode 6 is one of my favorite episodes because I love doing train robberies with the Cooper gang. And I get why they don't give him his own level, but it is the only unfortunate thing is that there are 3 trains. So you would think that the developers go like, oh, each one of the Cooper gang robs a train. And it's like, no, we didn't feel the need to program a train mission for Murray. In fact, once again, Murray only had one mission this entire game. That's obviously a thing that they realized with the story. It's like, no, Murray has a place in the story. He is useful, but in terms of making missions for them, it's very difficult. He has the least amount of missions out of everybody in the game. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to do that again, but off screen, just when we can get the final cutscene. But that's okay. No train. Okay. But honestly, it's between this particular train heist and the actual final train heist, which is the heist of the mission. It's between them about which one is my favorite train mission.
Sly, the second Iron Horse train is coming too fast. You might not have time to jump on top.
Relax, Bentley. There's more than one way to get on top of that caboose.
And this is to remind people that Sly can just jump onto the chain that's hanging outside the front and back of it.
The other clockwork lug should be hooked into the engine's furnace. Sneak your way up there and grab it.
So Bizon did go ahead and add a ton of new guards, but my hypothesis is that he's been keeping them here pretty much like for hours longer than they should be, and that's why they're falling asleep at their posts. Like they're tired, and he's keeping them here guarding this train non-stop. This is super dangerous, but I don't care. Sweet. Yeah, these little hallway section, well, not hallway sections, but also another reason why I like these train robberies is that they kind of remind me of the Sly 1 missions, where Sly would just go down the hallway avoiding traps and stuff. Hold on, I'm waiting for that ram to circle around.
You should have seen how many missile launchers.
If I time it right, I can get... Nope.
I don't mind saying that it took some real finesse on my part to deal with the defense.
There we go. Just have to knock them all off. But no, my plan was to do a bunch of stealth takedowns, but that ram randomly wanted to turn around for no good reason. He had no reason to turn around, he just did it. Do 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 do. So long.
Iron Horse number 2. In case you haven't heard, some lucky vermin managed to make off with a clockwork lug and Iron Horse 1. All the guards on duty have been punished.
I make this look easy.
Don't let the same thing happen to you. You boys have done some real good work lately, and I'd hate to have to put you out on disability. That's it. Keep your axes sharp.
Oh, this is something I haven't brought up yet, but all the crates, you know, John Bisson's using these trains to ship spice, right? All the crates you see, or the barrels, have the spice in it. Whew. I am a master thief. We got the lung.
Fantastic! We're raking in the clockwork parts left and right.
Boom, 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 boom. And I will be back with the final cutscene. All right.
Okay, guys, this is it. Time to break into Iron Horse number 3.
Of course, that's the
Carry
name.
away the clockwork stomach.
Bentley, you're supposed to be smart,
Now, the
man.
train's moving too fast to jump onto here in town, so we'll have to catch up with it on Murray's new handcar. Once we're in position, Sly'll hop aboard and make his way up to the engine. While he travels through the interior, I'll provide air support with my RC chopper. I've planned this as a textbook train robbery. If we all do our jobs right, what could possibly go wrong?
Bentley, you never say that when you're trying to accomplish something this huge. But yeah, everybody, I actually did manage to complete all 3 missions. And in less than 15 minutes, that's impressive. I could probably do the heist, but I think that's too much content for one video. I think I, should split these 2 up. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I appreciate all the love and support. I'm glad you guys are sticking with this series. I'm so happy that more and more people are getting into it. But as always, love each other, appreciate one another, take care of each other, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.